Hi friend, how you doing today? Hope all is well. So today's video will be over refined silver bullet. This is very simple, guys. It's more mechanical, easier to understand, no daily bias required. All you have to do is just to take one trade per day within a specific time. Trust me, this has a very high win rate. So rules of this strategy, I will take you completely on the trading plan, the rules and timing, which pairs you can trade with this strategy. Then I will give you live example. Make sure you watch to the end to avoid mistake. So before we start, let's do the analysis on schematic diagram before we move into live example. So all you have to do in this strategy is just to, the first thing you need to do is change your time. Go to this time zone, change it to New York. Once you change it to New York, your higher time frame for this strategy is 5 minutes time frame. Then you change your time frame to 5 minutes. Once that is done, you look for recent highs and low for 9:30 a.m. New York time. So let's assume we're in downtrend, that markets printed highs, lower highs, and lower low. Here is 9:30 a.m. Then you mark out your highs and low, recent highs and low. It's before our window period, 10 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. So now what are we looking for? We wait for the market to sweep either side, whether the buy side or sell side liquidity. Okay, now let's assume market continue down, take up this liquidity. Then we move down to 1 minute time frame to find a market structure shift. No entry yet until 10 o'clock a.m. You understand? So now we have a sweep on this low. We need to have a market structure shift with a displacement that we target the opposite liquidity. This is our 1 minute time frame. So we need to see market move back inside the zone, take any high here. Then once market take it out before then 10 o'clock a.m. at the dot, we start looking for, we set our pending order. If we have any good displacement here, like good fair value gap, then we target the opposing liquidity. So let's assume we have a fair value gap within this zone. That should be our entry. Then we go long, go for 1:2, set a realistic target. But if you have good knowledge on managing trades, you take at least 50% of your profit, then leave others to hit the final target. That's how to manage your trade these days to avoid giving back the profit to the market. Now, 10 o'clock a.m., let's assume we have a drop back inside the zone. Then we take at least, when the price move 50% of our target, we close, take run to the take profit side. So if you flip the charts, now it's still the same scenario. So let's flip the chart. So let's do a quick recap here. We mark our highs and low, then wait for sweep on either side, whether on this zone or here. Once you have sweep there, we look for market structure shift. Our entry must be after 10 o'clock a.m. Then we look for entry, target the opposing liquidity. That is it, guys. Then I'll give you a couple of examples. Then you go down, back test for yourself and start making money without anybody's help. So for those of you who are still watching, this is the trading plan for this strategy. Trading window is 10 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. EST. At 9:30 a.m., mark out the recent swing highs and low. Time frame is 5 minutes. Wait for either of the swing points to be swept. Fourth, after sweep, drop down to 1 minute time frame. Fifth, wait for market structure shift with displacement. Sixth, enter on FVG, other block, overlap of FVG, anyone you find necessary that they think is valid, use it. Your SL beyond the recent swing low points, then your TP goes to 1:2. You have to mark out the structure shift from the sweep, maybe from 9:30 upwards, but you must enter after 10 o'clock a.m. If you don't have any entry before 11 o'clock a.m., then call it a day. You understand? So let's move to live example. Pairs that will work best in this strategy is any USD pairs, but above all, I like Euro USD because of the tight spread. Then you can trade NAS 100, S&P 500 with this strategy. But for me, I like Euro USD with this very strategy. I don't trade any other pair, to be sincere with you, but you can try others. So let's start this example. This is the first example, and it might be the last example I'll give in this video because I don't want it to be too long. Now, moving down to the time zone, you change it to New York. That's the first thing. Your time frame, high time frame for this strategy is 5 minutes time frame. Then we look for highs and low. So where's our 9:30? Here we go. So this is our 9:30 a.m. As we are in 9:30 a.m., we look for highs and low, recent highs and low to mark out. This is recent high. This is another high. It's still valid for us in the strategy. Then this the low we have. What next to do? We wait for sweep for market to take either side out. Once market take either side out, then we move to 1 minute time frame to look for market structure shift. But before that, we need to mark out our window period. Our window period starts from, which is this, it's 10 o'clock a.m. till 11 o'clock a.m. New York time. This is 10 o'clock and this is 11 o'clock. So everything is crystal clear to you now. Watch how I mark the highs and low in 5 minutes time frame using New York time zone. Looking for sweep. That's the next thing we have to wait for. Do we have a sweep? We have very good, beautiful sweep. On this sweep now, what next to do? You move to 1 minute time frame to find a market structure shift with displacement. So once you have a market structure shift with displacement, you can have it before this time, but your entry is not yet certain till 10 o'clock a.m. So let's throw the candle to see if we have a market structure shift. I think this would be a very nice trade. This happened recently. I think as I'm recording this video, this is 25 July 2024. I don't take the trade anyway. Okay, now, do we have market structure shift? I think this high here, is there any close? Yes, it's a market structure shift. Any displacement? Yes, we have many fair value gap. All I have to do here is to invite my Fib tools to tell me where is discount, and I have a discount here. This is tiny FVG, but I'm not gonna use this because it slides above the premium. This is where I will find my fair value gap. So I will use this very one here as my fair value gap. It should be my fair value gap. Do you see how I select a fair value gap when I have multiple ones? Then my target should be this opposing liquidity that is here. Then let me set my pending on that because we are in, this is 10 o'clock. This is 10 o'clock a.m. So I have no reason to wait further. Let me set my pending order. Your stop will be below this swing low. Then your target 1:2. Set a realistic target, but if you're greedy enough and you can manage your trade, you can still go for more risk to reward. But for the sake of this video, we're going for this recent high here. That is opposing liquidity. That will make face as a challenge. That is our target. Now let's roll the candle to see what will happen. We have our order is picked. One thing I like about Euro USD is how it have tight spread unlike other pairs. For now, I can assure you that your order has been picked automatically. So let's see what the future brings. So now, as we have almost hit our 50% profit, all you have to do here is just to take 50% in and leave others to run. But if you are not comfortable doing that, you can still leave it to hit your take profit. But risk management matters a lot. No matter what you have as a strategy, your risk management must be top notch before you can survive in this industry. So it's not gonna be easy every time, but you can see how this one delivers to the take profit side. So here's our target without much difficulties. So what do you have here? You have 2.6 risk to reward. I'm not gonna give another example. Let me invite the chart for you to see how it works. Also, we have what? We have sweep. Then we look for market structure shift. Market tap into this fair value gap. You drop it down. That's how to do it. Just mark out your highs and low. That is 9:30, 30 minutes before the window period. You mark out your highs and low, wait for sweep in either side, then look for market structure shift with displacement, you target any opposing liquidity. That's it, guys, and I have to end the video here. Remember to subscribe. If you have a question, or be in the comment section, and I always try my possible best to help anybody who needs my assistance. Thank you and God bless you. Share this video, like, and make sure it's reached to other people who are still struggling. See you guys in next video. Bye for now.